visit him at Fort Hood this weekend. Now, we are going to take you back live to Robert Gray Army Airfield in Killeen, where Air Force One, right now live, is pulling up, and the president is at any moment expected to step out of Air Force One and make a statement. That we are obviously waiting on that. We have a crew there. So we are just waiting on the president for the plane to pull up and the president to step out, and that is expected to happen momentarily. Now, obviously, this is the second trip for the president to Fort Hood under these gruesome circumstances, unfortunately, as a similar thing happened back in 2009 after Nidal Hasan shot and killed several people on Fort Hood.
I remember that shooting back in '09. That's crazy. It was around November, I believe. That happened. And now this happened again. 2009. I was not in Central Texas. I was actually in Houston. And yeah, that's what happened. And again, but this time I'm actually in Central Texas. I'm actually an hour away from Fort Hood, where the shooting was. It's crazy though. That's cool. I mean, I'm very close to where the airline is.
So we are expecting at any moment the president to step off Air Force One and be speaking to honor the 3 victims who perished on April 2nd, just about a week or so ago on Fort Hood. So we are going to continue to stay right here because we want to hear what the president has to say right as he steps off the plane coming from Washington. And he will be at the memorial service also as well. And this is a limited invitation memorial service that we understand. So there will be only people that were invited will be there, and so there will be very important people there, and there will also be several of our crews there as well, bringing you that event live. Now we are seeing the door open here on Air Force One, and I'm actually told he will not make a statement as he steps off the plane. So we're just kind of watching and looking as the president is getting ready to step off of Air Force One. But this is a very somber yet very important moment in following these events, as the president has made his way all the way from Washington here to Central Texas to honor those 3 people that were killed just about a week or so ago on Fort Hood. So the president, as I said, will be speaking at a memorial, and that will be held today at 2 o'clock in News Channel 25. We'll cover that for you. It will be live on ABC 40 in the Brazos Valley as well. So the president is going to be stepping off of Air Force One along with First Lady Michelle Obama as well. She will be in attendance to this memorial service as well. This is at the Robert Gray Airfield in Killeen, where President Obama has just landed on Air Force One. And he is expected to be making his way off the plane at any time. Once again, there's a limo pulling up right there. Once again, that memorial is scheduled for 2 o'clock, and News Channel 25 and ABC 40 will be carrying that live for you as it happens. And any moment, President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama, with some White House staff obviously as well, will be making their way off of Air Force One. And President Obama will be making a speech at the memorial along with other distinguished members of the military, as well as some folks obviously from around Central Texas that had to do with the shooting. So we, as I said, will continue to follow the memorial service as well as President Obama's activities. Once again, this is a very somber time for the president to be coming. Obviously, he would not want to be here on these circumstances because it's been such a sad tragedy, and obviously no one, especially the president, wants to be coming to Texas for this reason. But he is expected to give a great speech and hopefully some words of encouragement for the Central Texas community, who has been dealing with so much grief and heartache after the second shooting at Fort Hood within several years of each other. So once again, President Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama are expected to be stepping off of Air Force One at any moment. Now, the rampage lasted 8 minutes after an argument about leave for one of the soldiers. There were 35 shots, and just to give you a little recap, there were 35 shots total. The man who, Ivan Lopez, who shot all those folks, had then shot himself after shooting those 35 rounds, and 3 people were fatally shot. 3 people are still in the hospital at Scott and White right now. So those folks are, from what we're told, in fair to good condition. So that is some good news as well for those folks who were shot. So unfortunately, 3 people remain dead after this shooting. We are live here, bringing you live coverage, breaking news. This is at Robert Gray Airfield in Killeen, where Air Force One landed. We showed it to you live. You saw live pictures of the airplane land just a couple of minutes ago, and now the plane has officially taxied up to where the president will step off. I'm told that he is not expected to make a statement here at the airport, but he will be speaking at the memorial service that will be held on post later today at 2 o'clock. And obviously he will be joined by many other distinguished members of the military, as well as folks from around Central Texas. Now here we see First Lady Michelle Obama stepping off along with the president, and they're making their way down right now. So they are going to be whisked away in a car here in just a moment, and they will be making their way on post. And the post has been very secure. There have been tight measures all throughout the week to make sure that this visit is completely secure and safe for both the president and the First Lady. And they are accompanied, obviously, by several, many members of the White House staff and some folks there from the military saluting the president as well. So President Obama and the First Lady will be getting into their car here, and they will be heading to post pretty soon. Obviously, as I said, as the memorial service is set for 2 o'clock today. So he will be getting ready to make his speech in what is believed to be obviously a very sombering but uplifting speech, as well, as he will be paying tribute to the victims of the shooting. And once again, there will be a lot of other distinguished people there as well. And once again, this is an invitation only, the type of thing. So only people that were invited to the event will be there. So obviously, it will be a very, very tight, as far as security goes. It will be very tight, and it's only for people that have been invited. And obviously, there will probably be some folks there that families of the victims that were shot. Once again, 3 people were killed in this incident, and it's just it's been a very sombering week or so, a week and a half for folks here in Central Texas. There you can see First Lady Michelle Obama getting into the vehicle, the car there, as well as President Obama, and they will be heading straight to post to get ready for the memorial service here in just a couple of hours, that we will be bringing to you live on News Channel 25 and ABC 40. We will bring you live coverage of that. So the President and the First Lady just stepping off of Air Force One at Robert Gray Airfield in Killeen, and they will be heading off to Fort Hood for that memorial service starting at 2 o'clock, to remember those 3 people that were killed and many others who were wounded in the Fort Hood shootings that happened back on April 2nd. So we'll continue to follow this story for you. We have several crews spread out across the post, as well as this crew here at Robert Gray Airfield. And the president at any moment is going to be driven away to post. So we're just waiting for this vehicle to pull off of the tarmac here in just
the video froze.
So that will happen at any moment. Looks like our shot may have been having a little bit of technical difficulty there. We'll continue to follow that for you as I